is a slide that I shared with the board going into last year as we were working on the budget. We were sitting there looking at inflation right out of the gate, hitting $3.1 million to our budget. So basically a $3.1 million increase to our budget before we ever did anything. So the same inflationary impacts you're experiencing, we are as well. Fuel, vehicles, supplies, all of that is there. All of that is the same things we face each and every day. The uncertainty of sales tax. You saw the chart. You saw the history. You saw the fact that we are in really uncharted territory in many, many ways. So the question was it going to remain? Were we going to continue to see that? And then labor. Each and every one of us in this room are facing that. I was talking with Ramona prior to sitting down this morning, and we were sharing war stories about labor and that impact it has. In 22, and really if you look at 22, if you look at our fiscal 22, we were experiencing a 20% churn in our workforce. Anticipate a pre-construction meeting in the next couple of weeks. Why the delay? Well, a lot of this, quite honestly, is we're at the mercy of TDOT. We have to follow their lead. They're covering 80% of this total project cost. But we're excited to be where we are. This is a $17 million investment into our downtown and into the infrastructure of our city. The end result will be amazing. The time during that could be painful. It's going to be a rough project. I encourage you to look on our social media sites, follow the project, understand what's going on. We're going to do the best we can to make sure the business stays open. As we move block by block down Main Street, this will be an exciting project. Over what we had budgeted for. A lot of that, again, is impacted by inflation. A lot of that is also impacted by the number of vacancies that we've had throughout the city of Kingsport this past year. We'll talk a little bit more about that shortly. But we were able to put that $4 million back into our fund balance. That took us up to a total fund balance of $24 million. We then took $3.5 million of that out to go to one-time capital projects, which are needed elements of what we're doing. Despite having a very robust capital budget, we still continue to have a lot of projects that we need to work towards getting done, and we were able to put those dollars in place this year.